Welcome to the Rad Dad Redemption Podcast. Here's your hosts, Drew and Dex.
You thought we were dead and gone, but look at us now.
Look at us now. Welcome to RDRP. I'm your main host, Thick Boy. Here with me, as always, my sidekick,
Cutie.
I
don't know. You really caught me off guard.
I know. I was gonna say the R word, but let's not jump in that hard.
Yeah, let's not do that. It is been a summer spectacular.
Yeah.
In that we've had spectacular summers with our families, which is taken away from our chance to hang out in the basement. But we have hung out like a lot.
Oh, that's what I meant to do. I meant to come over the top, be like, "Welcome to Rad Dad Quarterly," and just totally like bury the whole idea. Then like, oh, I guess that's what they're doing now.
They're doing quarterly episodes.
They're doing two and a, or I guess 3 months.
I don't know. I don't want to commit to that much.
Yikes.
Yeah,
we're back. We never went anywhere, and we're so excited to connect, to tell you what's going on in our lives, share a little bit of humor.
Yeah.
Say some shit, do some shit. We're actually coming to you for the first time in a long time. You know, we had tested the waters a while back and did some early morning shows. Mm-hmm. We're coming to you nighttime. Yeah.
My wife was putting the kids to bed, and I was like, "Oh, see you later."
I had to ride my bike over because I already had too many cans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
we're good dads.
Whoa.
We are the raddest, goodest dads.
That's not a commentary on what I was doing with my children. They're safe. They're good. They're with their mom.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
She's sober.
Somebody responsible is in charge.
I was like, I got to get out of here. I got to tell them news.
Yeah. we got to update people on our pretty mundane, normal lives.
No, well, I mean, we came at the nation there with a whole lot of news last time.
Yeah.
Even my brother was like, what are
you guys doing?
What are you doing?
What is the angle?
What is your angle?
And here's the thing. There is no angle.
There never has been one.
we just kind of do whatever we want. And this episode is very much like a fly by the seat of our pants if you couldn't tell already.
No, it's not. We got many, many important things to talk about. Don't do that. Yeah. That's when we lose people.
Yeah, actually, we have a big sponsorship announcement.
Yes, that is huge. You guys thought we were doing nothing, and everyone was just like, we saw this coming. These two fucking idiots did it for 3 years.
We've been doing work behind the scenes.
Yeah, we've been behind the scenes, in the trenches, digging holes. Who's our sponsor? Who sponsors the Rad Dad Redemption Podcast?
Okotoks' hottest new spot. Arby's. We have the meats here at Rad Dad Redemption Podcast.
We got the meat sweats. Yeah, this entire show is now brought to you by Arby's.
Yeah. Go get yourself a beef and ched, and it'll be like a top 30 thing you'll eat today.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Easily. Thank God Okotoks got an Arby's. That was the one thing we were missing.
To me, and you know, I don't want to punch down on our new sponsor that's paying us an undisclosed huge amount of money.
Yeah.
You know, it's a sign that maybe the economy isn't doing too well.
That an Arby's moves in, that's when things are going bad.
It's almost like
Really?
it's like reverse gentrification.
It's anti-gentrification.
It's like,
if an Arby's moves into town.
Yeah, it's like, you can get 6 sandwiches for $4. Like, things aren't going well.
They've just been biding their time until property values went down enough.
They were watching all the economic reports, and when they saw the unemployment rate tick up over like 5.5%, they're like, get a location.
Actually, you might have something there, like, because we lost the Safeway in downtown center, and they came in with the Freshco, and Freshco is just like a dumpster. It's the worst food ever. It's all the food that none of the real grocery stores want to sell.
Well, it's owned by Safeway. It was actually that was. Do you want some education or?
I always want to be educated, but I was trying to bury.
Freshco does suck.
Freshco sucks, and I was going to say it too is an indicator of like people don't have money, right? Like it's shrinkflation. It's like fucking crazy import foods and like the most rotten of produce. Like, it's not good.
It's like when Safeway's like, we can't sell this anymore. Zip it on down to Freshco.
How I imagine it goes is like there's a series of semi trucks, you know, or cargo jets. Probably not. probably using the roadway infrastructure, but there's a series of semi-trucks hauling in fresh goods to town, right? And stop number one, that's Costco. That's your wholesale. That's where the freshest of beef is coming. That's where those delicious heads of lettuce are landing. And then stop two, they're hitting up Safeway. They're hitting up Sobeys, right? Stop three, okay, they're going to the dump and throwing everything else that didn't go to those stores out into the landfill, and then they see some other things, and that gets picked up. Stop four is where that stuff goes, and that's at Freshco.
Okay.
It's a total oxymoron. I hate that fucking place.
Oh yeah, it's
and it's an indication that people don't have money.
Yeah. People are struggling when the Freshco opens its doors. But why that happened is because Sobeys bought Safeway in Canada, and part of the like anti-competition agreement was that they couldn't have a Sobeys and a Safeway within a certain number of kilometers to each other.
Is that actually the thing?
Yeah, and so then they Safeway spun off this new brand, Freshco, and that took over the old Safeway location.
Really?
Yeah.
Grocery politics. So there was Sobeys. They had Safeway open. They're like, this can't fly.
Yeah, part of the agreement was like these two. I'm using air quotes here, but like premium grocery stores cannot be because there's no competition between them because they're owned by the same company, right? And so, yeah, Safeway was like, well, we'll put our discount brand in there. It's very much the no frills of Loblaws.
Okay, this is interesting. You've got my attention. You know, in my hometown, the city of Fort Saskatchewan, the city of Compton, as they call it in
Northern Compton. Yeah.
Northern Compton North.
Yeah.
It has this phenomenon. I don't know which one's correct in this moment, but it has this occurrence where it like develops and develops and develops and develops at the expense of other places within the city. So like, you know, I guess in Okotoks, we were here in 99, 2000, 2001 when Cornerstone opened up and we got the Walmart and we got all these fucking businesses, right? Have we talked about this before?
I don't think so.
Okay. And that was like the new area. And there's all these fucking restaurants and boutique fucking pet food stores and bullshit that open up. And it's like, oh yeah, go there for all your new stuff. And then a new development comes in. Oh, it's in Westridge now. And same thing happens, but at the expense of Cornerstone. Yeah. Right? So now these strip mall locations.
They're churning through like Fazoli's and whatever that
exactly.
new samosa place, not samosa, what's the word I'm looking for? Like donair.
Shawarma.
Samosa.
Another ethnic food.
Yeah.
You just showed your whiteness.
It's all yummy.
It's all yummy.
It's actually...
He's shaking his head no.
None of those places are good. I went to Fazoli's and I was like, this place fucking sucks.
It's all diarrhea fuel. But here's the thing. What happened in Fort Saskatchewan is like it got to the point where there is like in the center of this city, a completely derelict mall. And it's not a big city. Like it's no bigger than Okotoks. And it's just this massive retail space that is unoccupied. And it's just a dead zone. And it fucking sucks. And it makes me think like, okay, the chamber, the town, they need to like fucking rein this shit in. You know, how hard does Okotoks make it to have a fucking cool, exciting business downtown? But then in the periphery, they're just going to develop. Like, we don't need a fucking noodle box. We don't need 75 cannabis stores. Like, what the fuck is happening? Who makes these decisions? Because it's at the expense of all these other places. Like, we used to go to Riley's Cattle Barn.
Yeah.
I fucking love that place. Double rack of ribs Sundays? Fuck off. Saskatoon fucking barbecue sauce? Very cool. That shit doesn't even exist anymore because it's just in a terrible location and there's so much more available. There's not enough people in this town to support the number of businesses.
Yeah. Now,
they're all going to be Arby's one day.
Yeah, it's going to be 800 Arby's.
Yeah.
Which one do you want to go to? The good one.
Dead Sea Theory. You go to a town and it's just 800 Arby's.
Yeah.
It's the jellyfish of restaurants.
I will say the town is always trying to grow its tax base, and I'll give Okotoks credit for this. They've done a good job of like facilitating small business downtown because and High River's kind of the same way where downtown's kind of unique and cool. You know, I lived in Airdrie for...
They had a unique opportunity because it got destroyed.
Yeah.
And they're like, maybe we should
But
do something
they've also
different.
got the Hollywood money coming in and stuff. Like, you've got storefronts that are like Wyoming, you know, fish and game and stuff like that.
Yeah, okay.
But Okotoks and High River have done a good job at, like, trying to maintain their downtown and keep that, like, feel, that community feel. And you see it with like you go to Hubtown, right? And they've got like stuff out front. They've let them use their parking lot for, community events and stuff. Anyway, I'm digressing a little bit. I've lived in Airdrie for a couple of years, right? That downtown fucking sucks.
Yeah, gross. Airdrie, gross.
Yeah.
Airdrie, boo.
And it's basically what you were just talking about, where these new developments are coming in, and then everything moves out of that downtown area. And all that was there, it was like all the 5 big banks and a Safeway and 40 cannabis shops, right? Like that was all that was there. There was zero reason to actually go down Main Street in Airdrie unless you like one of the other roads was closed or something.
Yeah.
Right. So at least in Okotoks, there's a reason to go downtown. But I understand where you're coming from. But the town council, like their main job is to grow the tax base, and so they don't really care how that happens to a degree, right? But they need more businesses in town paying taxes. Perhaps
this is in my head. Maybe I'm way off. My challenge to the listener is if you're in Okotoks, go to some of these like draw yourself a timeline when these fucking big centers opened up.
Yep.
And go through them, and what you'll see is the later you go back through time, the more vacancy and the more like transient bullshit businesses you will see 100%.
Oh yeah, and you can actually probably watch it in real time now that the new Darcy development is fully up and running, and there's that new one behind Costco that's just starting to get up and running, right? You're going to see a lot of businesses now moving to these new spaces, new buildings, fresh, everything's cool. You're near Costco, you're near Safeway, right? An anchor business. You're near all the new houses with, single family homes, young families with disposable income, right? Which matters less in like an Okotoks versus a Calgary. But you're gonna see that happening in real time over the next few years. And then there's going to be new developments, right? There's going to be some new retail that goes in that new spot right across from Big Rock School. They've got some strip mall dedicated to that development.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. I'm trying to think here on the south
like
side.
right across from where your parents are.
We can dox them. We can dox them. I'll tell you exactly where my parents live. We used to party there all the time. Still do sometimes. That's Tillotson.
Yes.
And that's actually a really sick ass community. Used to be like way back. I want to say Bernie Brown. Does that ring a bell? Like the gallery?
I think they had all that farmland there. He
was
up on the hill.
He was up on the hill kind of where my parents are. But I think him or someone, maybe him, owned across from there. And they never developed it. And that was always the sickest part for my parents living there because they bought in 2002. So fast forward now, it's been 25 years.
They basically just had like beautiful, pristine landscape out their front door.
Absolutely. And now they're developing it. But they're also maintaining a ton of that green space. It seems like a pretty cool development.
Yeah.
We were actually looking in there, but it's like, it's cheese. But I wonder, to bring it back, what's the risk? What is the risk of this development, this hyper development, we'll call it? Are we going to have this like seedy underbelly of Okotoks? Are we propagating that? Is there just going to be Arby's everywhere?
I don't know about that, but you're going to end up with a lot of retail spaces that are shuttered, that are, lots of vacancies, can't fill it. And so you end up, landlords are going to have to drop their rent, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. But then you're going to have, as you said, kind of these transient businesses come in. Maybe they're not successful. Most businesses aren't, unfortunately. Like, what's the stat? Like 60% of businesses fail within 3 years.
I believe it. Yeah. Just ask my ice fishing company.
Yeah. But yeah, so you're gonna see all
it's
these.
It's still operating.
Yeah.
Book with me now.
It's a hobby with a income component.
Yes, that is true.
But so you're gonna see some of these businesses that maybe there's some of them turn out to be successful, and that's an opportunity. Like I'm taking the positive outlook. They had an opportunity because of low rent in some of these older, maybe less desirable areas where they wouldn't have previously. But then you are going to see, like, eventually there's going to be enough turnover.
Gives them their shot because they could never get into the other spots?
You couldn't get into the new building behind Costco.
That's a silver lining.
But eventually it's going to be, if all these businesses are turning over, like we were just joking about Fazoli's. But that's not really a joke. It was a movie rental place, and then it was like 8 different restaurants, and now it's the 9th restaurant, right? And if you're going to be the 10th business going in there, you're going to be like, well, this place is fucking cursed. Something's wrong with it. I don't want to. And then they're not going to be able to rent it out.
Yeah, and that's I guess that's kind of what I'm worried about because I love Okotoks. We talked about this the other night. Where I'm just such an Okotoks super fan. I want everything for this town because it's given me everything, and I mean that. There's no fucking punchline there. It's the best place on earth. We were just in Vernon. We like basically threw a fucking dart at a map. We're coming home from the coast and wanted somewhere to stay. So Megan was like, "Oh, I'll book us somewhere in the Okanagan," and she just was like, "Oh, we haven't ever been here. Let's go to Vernon." And Vernon is a absolute fucking shit pile. Like I didn't realize that. I don't know why you would. I don't know why you'd go to Vernon, but like within the Okanagan, it's the lowest tier. You have like a Lakeland, Penticton Peachland vibe. You have like your Kelowna main vibe, and then like way down there is Vernon, and Vernon sucks. And it doesn't just suck because I'm saying it sucks. It sucks because you can't. My wife couldn't go into Dollarama because of all the fucking like fent folds hanging out in front. You want to talk about places being boarded up? Like every second storefront is literally boarded up, plywood, spray paint. Like it's fucking disgusting. It's a decaying, awful, gross place. And you can see money. You can look up in the mountains, look up in the hills, and there are like $1 million homes, rich people there. Predator Ridge golfers living in this area, but they are like. Physically,
they've physically removed themselves from Vernon proper,
from this fucking scummy underbelly. It makes me think of like Judge Dredd, where like everyone of influence and power and money is living like up in the skyline with their fucking flying Jetsons mobiles, and then like Rob Schneider and the rest of the Rob Schneider type class are living on this fucking like ground floor. That's Vernon, and I don't want that for Okotoks.
No, I would say that is so far away from Okotoks because I think what's happened with Vernon and I've seen the same thing and probably talked with you about it over the weekend when you're sharing that experience. Going through Northern Ontario, like the area between Thunder Bay and Sault Ste. Marie is like desolate. You'll go through this town and it's like a boarded up motel, a boarded up liquor store, like 2 trailers, and just like there's nothing there except one guy in a chair smoking a dart outside this boarded up motel. And you're like, what the fuck is happening? Right. But what's happened with those communities is they're, as we've become more technologically focused and people have moved more urban, these places like a Vernon or like a tiny little town in Northern Ontario, you're like, well, no, I'm going to go to the nearest city, which might be a Thunder Bay, which is still not super nice. But, with Vernon, it's like, well, no, I'm going to go to Kelowna. Right?
You don't have to drive far.
Yeah, and people have left those areas and gone to more desirable areas. And that's not really going to happen in Okotoks, at least not for the foreseeable future, because people are actively seeking out to live in Okotoks.
That's fair. Actually, I would even say like kind of like if you went High River to Okotoks, that a little bit of that's going on. Like there aren't these major businesses developing in High River. I wouldn't say High River's like a Vernon situation. But you can just go to Okotoks, and if you don't need to go to Okotoks, you can just go to the city. Like there's these massive centers that essentially have everything, and you have access to them quickly. I was just in High River. I know you work there. When you come in on 2A over the river, and you pass Highwood River Plaza, which is where the Sobeys is.
Yeah,
there's a strip mall there, and one of the fucking businesses. I have to bring this up because you're talking about like this phenomena we're talking about. It allows people the opportunity to like afford a lease. One of those businesses is called the Nubian Pawn Shop, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
I need to check that spot.
Yeah, I was like, "What is that?" Okay, you piqued my interest. I've been going to these fucking regular pawn shops my whole life.
And another big part about it, we won't dwell on this too much, is demographics, right? As people age out, right, and the community gets older, maybe younger people move away, or people aren't replacing the elderly people that are passing away or moving to retirement homes in larger centers, then all of a sudden, the population is dwindling and it can't support businesses.
Okay, you said you want to move on. Here's my last prompt. There's a bit of an orphan well situation with these places. Like, what is the...
Yeah, what's going to happen with these?
What's going to happen? Like, when we were driving on the way to Vernon, coming from Vancouver Island, and we weren't quite yet on the Coquihalla. We're just coming out of, like, GVT. Yeah, GVA. Fucking idiot. Have another iced tea. We're coming through Abbotsford, and one of the girls had to pee, and we, like, see signs, like gas station here, food, whatever, like one of those fucking
Yeah. Like
signs.
services ahead.
Services ahead. Take this exit. So we take this fucking exit and we drive up the ramp, and no, it is not. It is a derelict series of buildings that at one point were services. And I was like, who's responsible? Who's responsible for these now?
Yeah.
Like, these are just fucking done. And you're in this like beautiful, pristine part of British Columbia, surrounded by trees and fucking birds and bears and shit. And you're like, and this is just this absolute fucking ghost town.
Yeah. I mean, there's probably a landlord sitting on that, hoping that as Greater Vancouver continues to spread further and further out, right? Like, I think about my family's grown up in that area, and I spent a lot of time out there. You know, places like Abbotsford and Langley, like now those are like huge hotbed places to live. You can drive down there, and there's, like you said, $1 million houses along the road, right? And it's like, you know, people in Vancouver have been priced out of Vancouver, and they slowly move out and move out. So I bet you some of those places landlords are sitting on those places like, this is going to be a prime development opportunity in 10 years when the people are priced out of Langley and Abbotsford, and they got to go a little further out of the city, right? That's what I'm thinking. But yeah, who is responsible? I don't know, right? Like, what happens to Highwood Plaza when Nubian Pond ends up going tits up?
It becomes an Arby's. And on that note, okay, I guess it's time for an ad read. Are you a fat fuck? Are you a piece of shit? Well, you can get 5 cheesy roast beefs to fill your gullet, you fucking scumbag. Arby's Okotoks. We got the meat.
It's directly across from my office, and I still haven't been.
They sponsored us. I mean, you know, they didn't sponsor us with money.
Yeah, we got coops, baby.
We got coops. We got those roast beefs on lock. We have a friend.
Just a reminder that Arby's used to be a video store. Or no.
Yeah, it was VHQ. It was VHQ
was
at
it?
one point.
Okay.
Oh, that one's had a storied, you know, was it? Yeah, I think it was VHQ.
No, it was Blockbuster.
Oh yeah, VHQ's co-op liquor store.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious because I have a theory that like is still the same owner, and they've just grown up with me. Right?
But like he doesn't
He's not renting movies anymore, but
our number one customer.
but he's drinking a lot, so we got to change our business.
We got to
model.
meet him where he's at.
Yeah, the store's been with me forever. You're right.
The theory will truly be tested when you're older and it turns into like a
Tapioca pudding store.
I was gonna say like an elderly healthcare store where you can like pick up like walkers and like shit like that.
Fucking
compression socks.
To be determined. That'd be hilarious. Oh yeah, it was like the day I turned 18 or 19. It was like, all right, we got to change.
He has new hobbies.
Yeah. Okay. This is interesting because now I'm trying to, like, growing up at Okotoks, you know, especially in that era in the 90s, we rented movies, right? Yeah. So VHQ was co-op liquor now. Movie Gallery, I'm almost certain
that's the
that's
daycare.
Fazoli's.
No, that was Movie Gallery. What was 5-Star Video was the one that my family always went to, and that's the Montessori daycare now.
Yes, and then Blockbuster
is now an Arby's.
And it was Swiss Chalet at one point, which we would never accept.
We used to have a Swiss Chalet in Okotoks.
Yeah, we had a fucking Swiss Chalet in Okotoks. It had a drive-through.
Oh my god! I feel like maybe that was when I moved to Calgary and didn't come back for some time.
That was, you just weren't aware.
If I was still living here, Swiss Chalet would still be going.
Dude, it would be your VHQ / co-op liquor. Yeah, you're the only guy ever who fucking is into Swiss Chalet. It's so disgusting, but it definitely. If anyone ever emails us again, please confirm there was definitely a fucking Swiss Chalet in Okotoks, and it's now Arby's, or at least part of it is, because there's that Uncle K's chicken, Uncle Cracker chicken, next to the F-45. Interesting business model. You go work out, and you're like, I'm actually a piece
I need
of
some
shit.
fried chicken.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Just make a swing by Cobb's Bread. Get yourself some cinnamon buns.
Oh yeah, no, that is one strip mall that's not going out of business.
No,
except for like the F-45. You know, actually, we were close with them. We were working with them doing they sponsored our one live show, and you used to get trained. I'm not going to shit on them at all. I'm actually going to dial like F-45 is a good business, maybe. If anyone from that era of this show still listens, thanks for that. That was cool. That was our closest affiliation.
Kelsey's a Good Life now. So
okay.
It's all good.
Yeah, no, I think we were still chilling with them. I don't know. I don't know, F45. The whole thing, I'll take F45 out of it, but like that culty workout stuff, like fuck that. It's fucking stupid and dumb.
Yeah, man. Like,
I just shit on them. No.
oh, whoops.
Grips.
High rocks is the thing now.
Oh, fucking don't. Oh, God.
You don't want to be a hybrid rock star.
That's so, and the word I want to use is the word I want to say, and I'm just not going to say it, but it's that, and it's so that, and I fucking don't like it. So there's that. I don't know. It's so stupid. It's so dumb to like sign up for these things to go and like work out with your, God.
Competitively. But it's like, to me, okay, and maybe this is me being like not open-minded.
Can you see how much I was struggling to get through that without saying so many fucking slurs and horrible things? Yeah, Jesus.
It's competitive workout, and you know, I don't get that because I don't work out a lot. But for me, like, if something's competitive, it should be an actual sport. Like, it should be like a basketball, a hockey, a soccer. Like, can you imagine, like, your kids are like, what activity do we want to sign the kids up for this fall? It's like high rocks. I want them to just like work out.
I ain't out here trying to be the best at exercise, Kenny Power would say. I play real sports.
Yeah, exactly.
It's so stupid, man.
Anyway. High Rocks is great. See you guys at the next.
We need a Rad Dad After Dark. We're gonna be like, this is what Drew was going to say.
This is Everybody knows. Everybody knows.
Everyone knows. I still need my job.
Yeah.
I had some thoughts. Yeah, no, but I'm not down on working out. Working out's chill. I'm trying it.
Yeah.
I got to work out more now because I think I told you this. We were on the island vacationing, you know, for a cousin's wedding. Great trip. Honestly, one of the best trips I've ever had. You guys are just about to head out there. Mm-hmm. And I'm excited for you. I'm jealous. I like want to go and fish with your uncle. I was telling my father-in-law how you were like, I guess I'll have to go maybe one day and fish with Tone. And I was like, what? I would delete my family to fish with my uncle every day on Pender Island.
I didn't pitch it like that. I'm just not a big fishing guy. But I was like, you know, obviously,
yeah, you're a fucking High Rocks guy. That's what you are.
Presented
if you
with
don't
the
like
opportunity.
fishing.
No, I'm a golf guy. If I have free time, I'm going golfing.
That's fair.
It's also because
fishing.
it's like the only thing that I'm like good at, like objectively good at. Right?
Okay.
So it's like, you know, I'm competitive. I don't like to do things that I'm not good at.
That's fair. So I'm out on the island and I'm
sorry,
at the wedding. No, that was me. I fucking brought it up. We went to my cousin's wedding, and all of my cousins, they're very handsome men. They're all super good-looking guys, Islander boys. They're friggin' killing it. All have cool jobs. One's a super successful contractor. One's an incredible chef, and one's like a world-class mariner. But all of them, all these handsome island boys, they're all losing their hair. They are.
It happens.
And the oldest one has lost his hair, and he's rocking a shaved head. And I don't know how he got in this conversation, but it was like late in the night. I'm drinking heavily. I'm kind of like just near the conversation. I'm conversation adjacent. And somehow we start talking about like losing hair and when people lose hair. And I'm like, whatever. Like I said, not really part of it. And I hear my fucking wife just like chime in like, oh yeah, well, that's my wife from Preston. Drew's been losing his hair forever, you know, and this is me remembering it. She probably like said one thing.
It was like way more tactful.
Well, yeah. But she basically was like, yeah, well, Drew's thinning up top. Drew's losing his hair. And it was like this epic.
Like record scratch.
Oh, I was like, hold on, stop everything. Excuse me. Are you talking about fucking me? Yeah, I know you're not talking about me because I'm not losing a single fucking hair. In fact, I've got the most beautiful, luxurious hair on the planet, and I'm never going to lose it. So, fucking what? She says, oh, sorry, I thought you knew. What do you mean? What do you mean you don't know about this? So I rush in to the washroom and actually, I wasn't wearing a hat because I was at a fucking wedding. But I start investigating this like thinning hair situation, and it's fucking true. It's a real thing. And I honestly, it took me about 4 days. But it was a bomb. It was a huge like, what?
It's a tough one. I mean,
that was my
a lot
thing.
of our identity as men is tied up in our appearance. As much as we like to be like, oh, you know, we're tough guys. We don't. No, it is. And when your hair starts going, like for many of us, that's been something that's been a part of like who you are.
I've
It's your
always
style.
had fucking long hair,
Yeah.
my whole thing. Dude, our one buddy who does high rocks, you know how I feel about that. He's like the most fit man on the planet. And if I was ever in a situation where I needed saving, I would rely on him. But I've often thought like, yeah, I could be like him. I'm not, but at least I've got my full head of hair, And that's not even throwing shade at him, but it's like in my back of my brain, that's how
You're
I
like, that's the
rationalize.
thing I got
That's
over.
yeah. I don't need to work out. I don't need to eat fucking legumes. I don't need to smack brown rice. That shit's for high rocks athletes. I've got hair, and then my whole world was fucking the rug pulled out from underneath me, and so like I said, about 4 days processing. Realized like, hey, it's just a part of life. Actually, I'm saying that like I came to that realization. I phoned a couple of dudes who've also like been in that situation. How did it feel? What is it like now? And then Zillow actually brought up that Seinfeld episode with Costanza. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Oh man, and that's exactly how I felt. Like, you gotta live. Like, just fucking. It's up to me now. I gotta get out there and do what I can with this remaining years of my hair, because it's over for me. So this whole thing started. We're talking about working out. I'm saying that's what I got to do now. It's changed my whole outlook. I'm like, no, now I can't just be like,
Can't lean on your hair.
I can't lean on my hair. I gotta fucking do a little exercise.
So let me ask you. Let me interview you for a moment.
Yeah. Interview away.
As somebody that my hair is definitely thinner than it once was, but I still have a good hairline going, and whatever. And I've beaten the odds. Like, I see pictures of my dad when he was like 25.
Yeah,
and
you
it
have.
was like boom. So I'm every day is a gift as far as I'm concerned. But as you were going through this 4-day period of let's call it mourning,
certainly was
introspection.
Morning. Yeah.
Did you investigate any other things? Like, were you like, oh, I'm gonna go get the minoxidil, I'm gonna fly to Turkey, get some hairs taken off my butt and put onto my head?
No, okay. Great question, right? Because I think maybe at one point I was chatting with my brothers like years ago, and we had like jokingly said like, if either one of us starts losing our hair, like, we'll fucking remortgage our homes to go and like get that sorted out. I don't think I care about it that much.
Okay.
In those 4 days, there may have been some Google searching, like, am I doing something that caused this? Is there some shit that I can take? Like, every dude ever has been like, should I just buy a different shampoo and my hair will grow back, kind of thing? And then I was like, it becomes very evident, like, right away, no, that's not a thing. If there was a fucking magic shampoo, everyone would just use it, obviously.
Right.
Short of going to Turkey and doing the like butt hair transplant. I don't think it's butt hair.
No, I think they take hair from like
Your
strong.
pubes.
It's
The front. It's the wiener situation. Because that's not even fair. I have so much hair on my fucking schween.
Oh, they've got hair that they could distribute from my body to my head, and I would look like Jason Momoa.
Yeah, like, give me a fucking break. Like, if anything, that's quadrupled in age.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I take some of my fucking shoulder hair and put it on my head. Like, that doesn't make any sense. My lion's mane is anywhere but my fucking head. Bizarre. But honestly, I'd like to think, and this is not, I'm not calling anyone out, I'm not that vain. I don't give a shit. I really don't.
I am that vain.
I honestly,
and I will when that happens.
like, look at what I'm like. Look at what I wear on a daily basis. When we were going to that wedding, I had to go buy dress clothes because I don't own them. That's not a thing that I do.
Right.
Like, I wear like shorts and like novelty shirts. I wear a hat every day of my life. I didn't know I was balding. It was a genuine surprise. So once I got over the fact that it was just like, it was like a shock to the system, I was like, meh, yeah, it fits me. It does. A shaved head, getting up and just fucking going, like, that's my style. It always has been. Would I like to have hair? Absolutely. I think it'd be sick to just be like ripping full flow, and that was the best. But will I like explore options to like go have surgery? No, not a fucking chance.
Okay.
No, I'll absolutely just live with it.
Okay.
Yeah. What's you're looking at me. How do you feel about it?
I am that vain. And who knows, maybe I'll change my tune at some point. But for me, probably step one would be like the minoxidil, like the topical.
What is that? Say more words about this.
It's the active ingredient in Rogaine, right?
Oh, okay, so there is a shampoo. There is a hair thing.
Yeah, it's I don't know if it's a gel or a foam or whatever, but you put it on the part like if you've got a receding hairline, but it's not going to like magically make your hair come back. It will slow the progression.
That is so. When I saw that was when I was like, oh, I'm just delaying the inevitable.
Yeah. And then I honestly probably would go and get the hair transplant, like go to Turkey or Mexico or something and get the hair transplant, do the 5-star, hair treatment plan, get some hairs taken off my pubes. I say that now because, that's not a reality in front of me and I don't have to like magically come up with 10 grand to like save my hair.
Would you go get liposuction, or would you, not saying you need that, or would you go get a fucking cock extension? Like, what are we talking about? Or is it just because it's so visible?
I think it's because it's visible. And like liposuction, maybe I would one day, but I don't think I need that right now. But if it got so bad, but like that's somewhat in your control, right? Like you can be like, oh well, I could stop eating so much and I could go work out more and like actually take this plan that Kelsey's made me seriously, and I could fix that before I have to get to the point of liposuction. If it was like my hairline's receding, it's not like I can be like, oh, maybe that box of Pop-Tarts I bought at Costco, that'll fix it. I don't need to buy it. Right? Like that's my mindset is it's like you're spending money on something else you really cannot control.
Realm of control. Okay. I think that is a distinction. That is important.
Yeah. But yeah, I say that now, right? Like the bill is not in front of me to actually pay for the hair transplant. So I'm like, yeah, I'd fucking do it because the stakes are zero currently. Get back to me in like 3 years. We'll see. But
I've also in this journey, this journey I've been on, this hair loss George Costanza journey, I've had a lot of friends be like, you need to shut the fuck up. Because like
are you like you're bumming them out or
no, like they're like you have like all your hair essentially. Like you went from like 100% situation to like a 92% situation, and you're out here crying. Like
so they're saying it's not that bad.
Well, like relatively, like I said,
you don't have the full cul-de-sac.
Yeah, like I'm not bald. I haven't lost my hair. It's just something I thought I would never. Male pattern baldness was not something on my radar at all. And so it was just like that was like the whole thing, like, oh shit. Because they say what? It's like your fucking mom's dad or some shit.
Yeah, they say it's your mom's dad. I don't know how much I buy into that. A lot of it's probably also stress related.
Yeah. Okay.
There's a bunch of things. Probably just like a little bit of luck of the draw too. Because like I look at both sides of my family, like my dad, my grandparents, their hair was like moving back pretty fast. Like I look at old photos of them, and when they were my age, they were like effectively bald, like very George Costanza, the cul-de-sac type.
Yeah,
thing.
I thought I'd hitting 37. I'm like, I've made it. Like I'm not in like everyone else I know that lost hair. It. Yeah, and if you look at my brother, you look at my dad, like they have fucking hair. So it like I feel that's not like I'm going to Turkey, but I feel like it's a little unfair.
Yeah, you got the short end of the stick.
Oh bit. Yeah, I'm already the fucking fattest Hoover by a mile. I weigh 100 pounds more than this like next heaviest family member. I'm like, well, at least I've got this fucking hair. It's like, no, you don't. But I've heard from a ton of people. I've heard from a ton of people being like, you still have a full head of hair. You just need to like
it's all
maybe
relative.
Mitigate it, right?
It's all relative. Yeah, I feel like part of me, I will say this, I envy that you were able to just be like. Have like a quick period of like, mourning and then just be like, no, I'm taking action. Right. Like I said, I would probably be doing like all of the things and it would be like a years long dragged out process before I'm finally like comfortable enough with myself to be like, I'm just going to fucking shave my head.
Well, I shaved it immediately.
My brother did it. Right. Like he was finally like, yeah, this is it.
He's a handsome looking guy.
And he looks great.
Yeah.
Right. And I think the shaved head and beard look that you got right now that my brother rocks, actually he's just mustache now, but that's a good look in my opinion.
It is, and I wear it well. I'm actually gonna do a little bit of like I'm well suited to it. It is funny though. Historically, I have made comments about guys that are like bald head goatee guys. Yeah, it's like your one option.
Don't do the goatee. Can't do the goatee.
Like I think remember when Shano got married? No, like. Every single male member of his family was bald with a goatee.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's so great to be here at the bald guy goatee convention, like shaming them, right? Like I've been that guy. I've been like, you fucking genetic freaks. You know, if you're rocking a bald head and a beard, it's not by choice. There's no one out there, full shaved head, beard, that also is like could rock any haircut, and you know that's what I'm saying.
It was they were sort of pigeonholed into that.
Yeah, it's your default operation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good look though, in my opinion. In this humble observer's opinion.
Nah.
That's my problem is I don't grow a great beard. Like it's and actually that's one thing I've noticed is as I let my facial hair grow out, it's very gray and patchy in certain spots.
Oh.
And so I'm like, you know, when I grew up my mustache, I was dyeing it because it was like all fucking different colors, like all colors of the rainbow.
You fucking like just for men in your bullshit?
Yeah,
No way.
Because it was just like not looking good. And I was like, this needs to be one uniform color. But it's funny because my hair's not gray. Like I've definitely got maybe a little silver poking through, but like it's not noticeable. But my beard, you grow it out and it's like right here is very gray, and then like up here is gray, and it's kind of patchy, and it's all different colors. I fear for if I ever have to go bald. I mean, I'll be going through Just for Men like crazy. So maybe the money I save on the Just for Men I can put into the turkey.
See, and I was going gray quite thoroughly, like. But I have a lot of hair, you know, and that was the thing is I was like, you go to get the haircut, and I had people say previously like, oh shit, your hair's like an Egyptian fucking thread count, like you're rocking 8 billion here.
Yeah,
you know, like I've heard hairdressers say like, you'll never lose your hair. It was going gray. My beard is gray. My beard is very gray. It's not like, you know, I would say it's decently uniform.
Yeah,
Look at us just fucking.
I'm not noticing anything sitting here, but.
It's because I have to keep it short.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a length thing. If I fucking let it go, I get like I get like a fucking like a I want to say not samurai because that's obviously like a little peener stash. You know, but I get the like what is this? Like the fucking Sons of Anarchy, Ron Perlman. I get the like
oh yeah,
or West Coast Choppers.
Yeah,
I get the dad. I am the dad essentially.
What color are your pubes?
Fucking, that's what I'm saying, man.
That's the best hair on your body.
Yeah, like black as night.
Doesn't stop growing.
Dude, I got a 5 o'clock shadow on my pubes. If I fucking shaved them off.
I always joke that I can't do full shave down there. Like I leave like a little bit. And I've got the Manscaped with our other sponsor.
Arby's and Manscaping. That's one that actually probably we could get on board.
Yeah, probably. But I use like the longest guard on it because I'm so hairy all over that just to have this like pristine oasis like around my cock and balls just looks so weird.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I see like, oh yeah, like,
yeah.
So like your thighs are fucking haired out.
Yeah, you can't like be
your
hairy. My ass,
out.
my belly, everything's all hairy, and then it's just like this beautiful like
it's like a
master planned community.
It's like a sand green. Like it's just like rough all around. No, okay, I'm with you. Yeah, that is it. Because okay, but then using like a uniform guard, what you just have this like pube fro, like this like perfectly like. Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, I think I used I can't remember, but I think it's the 12 millimeter guard.
We've lost any female listener.
You're like, I don't want to hear about
but
it.
But every dude listening right now is like, no, this is a real challenge.
Yeah.
And then how far do you go? Do you start like fucking trimming your inner thigh?
Well, and that was the problem that I discovered as I, became a teenager and young adult is, for the first few times you do it, you just you go full scorched earth, right?
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, this doesn't look that great. But then you find that you are like shaving into your thighs and stuff and like your groin, and you're like, what am I doing here? But like if I keep going, I'm not gonna stop till I hit toe.
See, and I think it goes back to like the bald head thing, like shaving the head. Like what? I'm gonna give my dick a hairdo. Like that's give me a break.
A landing strip.
Yeah. Fuck. I don't know about all that, man.
No, you like perfect border. Just like, outline it.
Like I'll do the Hitler stash.
Yeah, just like
underneath though.
Yeah. It's almost like if Hitler was an elephant.
Yeah. Oh God. Oh man, elephant's really misleading. If fucking Hitler was like a hummingbird. Yeah. Oh God. All right, man. Fucking Arby's, eat there.
Yeah. Go shave your balls and then go eat at Arby's.
What you have some news or something? You got something? What do we got?
Well, I'd like to. I wanted to save this to the very end because I know
This
it's
is
gonna
the
lose-
end.
This is the end.
We did the
Okay,
show.
You feel like we covered enough?
I feel like this has been our marquee episode. We're back.
We're back in a big way. See you in a month.
Well, I will say this. As I just asked you to, invited you to say something and then shut the fuck up. This is more on brand. This is what the people
this
wanted.
Is almost alarmingly on brand.
Yeah, okay, because the feedback we got, and not to constantly relive our episodes, we've got shit for that before, but we are like, it's an iterative process. Stay in your lane, okay? You don't come to us to hear about news and politics. We enjoy talking about it, and we will talk to you about it if you email us. But we are trying to kind of get back to basics a little bit.
Oh yeah, I'm running for MLA.
Play that politics jingle. Play that politics jingle right now, you motherfucker.
I don't remember which one it was.
You'll guess right.
I think it's this one.
It's politics time on the Rad Dad Redemption podcast.
And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
We shall fight on the beaches. We shall fight on the landing grounds. We shall fight in the fields and in the streets. We shall fight in the hills. We shall never surrender.
I'm going to bang a porn star in the Oval Office to fight back against the woke mob.
Tonight, we are once again reminded that America can do whatever we set our mind to. That is the story of our history.
I think Rat Dad Redemption does the best political commentary there is. Jamie, pull up that video of two gorillas jacking each other off.
Where's Olivia Gondak? It says that I wanted to eat her pussy. Olivia Gondak. I've never said that in my life to her. I would never do that. I'm happily married. I've got more than enough to eat at home.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, I've got more than enough to eat at home, baby.
Actually, this came about sitting at your house with your in-laws, and what we were talking. Oh, we were talking about RJ.
Oh yeah,
and it was right after the Okotoks parade. And somebody, I don't want to like call them out, but they were like, can you believe this fucking guy like sent his car, his Mustang, but he didn't show up to the parade? Like he just slapped a sign on the side of his Mustang. But then I saw that he was doing a little photo shoot. I also want to say a slur there, but he did a photo shoot at
look at us being mindful
at the Ford dealership with his buddy. I know he's buddy because he's talked about it when he saw my Mustang.
Yeah.
And so he shows up there to do a photo shoot for the Stampede breakfast, but he can't be bothered to show up for the parade. Now, maybe he had something important going on. I don't know. But everybody's like, you know what? This guy's in such a safe riding. He doesn't give a fuck. He's not going to show up. And then, you know, they're like, who's ever going to challenge him? And I was like, well, it's that new Alberta Tory party. That's who's going to challenge them. They're going to try and pull some of those, disaffected conservative voters away. And maybe some of the, tentative NDP voters and try and bring about this coalition. And they're like, well, who do you think will run? And Kevin was like, Dex, you should.
I would vote for you in a second.
Yeah. And so I'm going to do it.
You're going to run.
Probably not. They probably won't let me nominate. I feel like I won't get through the nomination phase.
Hold on. Let me just give you my 2 cents there. This is one of those things, there's a lot of things that we've talked about over the years. Like you can't do that. You can't, don't look at my internet history. You can't say that, all this stuff. It kind of is reminiscent of, back in the day, you wouldn't hire someone because they had long hair.
Yeah.
And then you wouldn't hire somebody because they had a whole bunch of tattoos. And attitudes change and society evolves. You can like fucking assault a woman and be the president.
Yeah. You can get caught on video saying you grab women by the pussy.
And you can be the commander-in-chief of the fucking single greatest,
2 times
most powerful nation in the Western Hemisphere. You can do anything. So I don't think, because we have said this before, I could never run for office. I could never do this. I could never do that.
Because too much history online.
I have too much history. People are going to find Sofa Professor. People are going to find American Real Truth. People are going to find this podcast and be like, oh, I'm appalled. No. These fucking people out here, these Tamara Liches or whatever the fuck her name is, like these people are out there right now running for office and getting elected for office. You can say and do whatever you fucking want. I don't think there is any reason why you couldn't be an elected official.
Right.
So power to you, and if and when you decide to enter, throw your hat in the ring, you have my fucking vote.
We're gonna have so many great like promotional Instagram videos.
Just fucking Arby's roast beef and ched competitions. Who can eat the most?
If elected, I will ensure there's a car in every driveway and 2 Arby's sandwiches on every table.
Dude, that's like a high school presidential race,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I'm gonna make sure Hawaiian Punch is in every water fountain. Just promise a bunch of shit that like.
What else do politicians actually do other than
Honestly.
like make a bunch of huge promises and not follow through?
No, you could be transformative, man.
Yeah,
I really believe in you.
yeah, okay. Yeah, there's that, but that's not the big news.
Oh, there's more
There's
news?
even bigger news.
Okay.
And I didn't make a stinger for this yet, but I will.
Play that stinger.
It's the Rad Dad diarrhea news. Poop. Farts. Diarrhea. Everything you need to know about what's happening in your bathroom here on the Rad Dad Redemption Diarrhea News. So if you guys have been following the news, well, if you haven't, you're about to get caught up. Huge outbreak in the United States of a parasite, Cyclospora, and it's been found on lettuce. And the main symptom of it is like right here on Google, main sign, watery explosive diarrhea.
Well, I've had it for years. I've been eating this
How are you
lettuce
supposed
my
to
whole life.
know that you have this? It's affected 41 states. A lot of people are blaming the FDA and the cutbacks that were made under the Trump administration for not catching this and allowing to get out. And one of the biggest, manufacturers of packaged lettuce that provides, one of their biggest customers was Taco Bell, which is why I think it took so long for people to catch on. They're like, oh, I got diarrhea after Taco Bell again. As usual, but this one's especially bad.
You're calling the FDA? I just had Taco Bell and I got diarrhea. They're like, and?
So? I want to see, the last number I saw reported cases was like 170,000. And that's just reported, confirmed, lab confirmed cases. So you can imagine there's a lot of people that maybe don't need to go to the doctor for it.
This is ongoing. This is
ongoing. Yeah. It started, it takes about 2 weeks. And the crazy thing is, because it's a parasite, like it's not like a bacteria or anything, because it's a parasite, you can't just wash it off. Like washing your lettuce does not protect you. You have to cook it, who's cooking lettuce? Well, there's some recipes where you might cook it.
Yeah, they do this thing at McDonald's where you can get 2 McChickens and a Big Mac. And so what I do is I'll eat 2 of 3, and then in the morning when I reheat one, that lettuce is getting cooked again.
Yeah, okay, so you're safe. But yeah.
That just happened. I didn't shit. Well, okay. Oh, diarrhea. Okay, yeah, no, I must have got it.
So there's a large number, mostly in Michigan and Wisconsin, but it's Taylor Farms is the big brand.
Can't you get diarrhea in Michigan from just drinking the water in Michigan?
Yeah, probably. Just drink it right out of the lake.
Yeah, I think everything.
The Flint water.
Yeah.
So, maybe not a big deal for them. And then
my diarrhea's got diarrhea.
I've got double diarrhea.
This is the news.
That's the news. And then also our second story, not our top story in diarrhea news. Once again, just want to announce that we are sponsored by Arby's. All right, and to wrap this up, we're going live on location to our reporter in the field. We've got Aaron Boucher down at Arby's. Let's give him a ring.
Hey, dude.
Hey, buddy, you're live on the Rad Dad Redemption podcast. How's it going?
I'm good.
Awesome. Hey, you're a reporter on the scene. We wanted to get your honest review of Arby's.
Oh my God, no.
What'd you think? Tell us about it.
I mean, like the curly fries, I remember being really good. This is what I went for. And then I got the super beef and cheddar, double beef and cheddar. and like it's like Cheese Whiz, man.
The double beef and ched.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're gonna do it right.
Yep.
And it was like sweaty meat, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, it does.
Dude, it was heinous. It was god awful. Like it's curly fries were great, which is what I remember. But I'm never gonna go there again. And then I know we talked about this golfing. Like I instantly had diarrhea. And you're like, but you're like, well, there's no way that
was there. Hold on, was there lettuce?
Did you have the lettuce?
Did you have the lettuce?
No, there's no vegetables in that place.
Okay, so this is verified Arby's diarrhea.
Yeah, and it's like, well, I know it. Like, yeah, like when you have something that's really bad and your stomach like battles against you, it goes right through you. So I am not a proponent. I'm not going to give them a poor Google review. It's Arby's. It's a franchise, but I will never go back there.
Ooh, okay, but you said the fries were what they met your expectations. They were great.
Yeah, the curly fries were good, really good. But I mean, like, I don't choose my fast food joints based on the quality of the fries they have.
Oh, you know,
That's just a nice compliment.
there's like something we could do here where like you could build your perfect fast food meal. Go to Arby's, get an order of fries only, then like rip over to Wendy's, get a spicy chicken sandwich.
And then go get a fucking DQ Blizzard and then stop for fucking over the rails into the Sheep River because you're a fat piece of fucking garbage. You just drove to 3 fast food restaurants. What the fuck are you talking about?
It was a thought experiment. It was a thought experiment. All right,
Arby's gives me it's the same thing as like Taco Time though. Like Taco Time has the unreal tater tots with that hot sauce.
Yes.
But does anyone actually like super beef burritos?
No.
I don't know. Right? You don't go to those places.
You go to Taco Time for the fucking Mexi Fries Deluxe. That's it.
Exactly. That's why it's like I could see myself at some point walking in there half cut and just getting curly fries.
Dude, I love our field correspondent.
This is great. What supreme fast food restaurant are you going to be visiting next for our report in the field?
Like is this like a go-to or is this a new one that I have to give the people's review to?
Either or.
Yeah.
We're putting you on the spot, so let us know what comes to mind.
I mean I don't think it's necessarily quite 100% fast food, but I would love to get on call at Firehouse Subs. I could talk some good stuff out there.
Yeah.
So big proponent of that joint.
Okay.
All right.
That's our man with the plan.
Thank you for taking our call. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right. Get back on that toilet there, buddy.
Fuck off.
Bye, buddy.
Bye.
All news items diarrhea related. All diarrhea themed.
Are we getting a cease and desist, do you think?
From Arby's?
Yeah.
After they sponsored us, legitimately?
Yeah, that'd be a bad business decision.
I don't know.
After they gave us 800 beef and cheds for free.
I can't imagine anyone from Arby's listening to this podcast.
I can't imagine anybody that's gainfully employed with any sense of humor.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
Well, once we wrap up here shortly, let's go get some Arby's. Let's go use some coupons, baby.
Let's rip over that. You know what? Okay. We've been shitting on Arby's because they shit out of us.
We shit Arby's out of our butts, yes.
Arby's curly fries are a top 5 fast food French fry.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
What would the other 5 be?
So Chick-fil-A.
Or I guess other 4.
Chick-fil-A waffle fries.
Okay, also never had.
Okay. We have
Chick-fil-A in Canada?
Yeah, there's one on McLeod Trail.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't go anywhere but Okotoks.
Okay. Yeah, Chick-fil-A waffle fries are top tier. McDonald's.
Yeah, okay. Familiar with those.
Yeah. Now, I will give a shout out to Freddy's.
Oh, do you feel obligated to? Because it's like...
No.
No?
I don't feel obligated. They do make good fries.
Okay. Freddy's, I feel like Okotoks locals, I feel like it's fucking not doing well. I feel like it sucks.
I don't think it sucks. I think it just, it's very much like it was a very hot thing, and then it is just like fast food, right? So it's like, there's 100 other places to go. It's like, oh, now Arby's is open. We've got more competition, right?
Yeah.
They're definitely a tier above Arby's, but and then A&W fries are really good. A&W fries are like thicker and they're crispy on the outside and fluffy in the middle.
I think we finally have something for you guys to write in about.
Give us your top 5
Give
French
us
fry
your
recommendations.
Top 5 fry recommendations. Rank them. We want to know. And as an added bonus, number 6, what's the worst French fry out there?
Man, Wendy's fries kind of suck.
I was going to say Wendy's.
Yeah.
Wendy's is on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah.
But they fucking don't salt them.
They don't salt them, and I swear they make them 2 days before. They're just like, we need to have enough fries to get through the next 700 customers.
Yeah, fuck Wendy's. Ain't no Arby's.
But spicy chicky?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah.
Hey, it's been real. We'll see you quarterly.
Yeah. See you in November.
Nah,
No.
maybe sooner.
Once summer activities are done, we'll be doing this more.
Yeah. Thanks for listening. Reach out soon.
Bye.
Bye.